Hi, first-time home buyers. Are you overwhelmed with all of the information overload of purchasing your first home? I know, I get it. There's so much. I've come up with a list of 6 tips to help you get started with buying your first home. Hi guys, I'm Crystal Jennings, your local realtor here based in Lexington, South Carolina. I'll be coming on here once a week to talk all things life in South Carolina, what to do here, tips for buying and selling here, and my honest perspective of life here in South Carolina as a transplant myself, but also just life in general as a wife, a mom, and a realtor. So, 6 tips that can help you begin the home buying process. So a lot of times it's like, I don't even know what questions to ask because I feel like I don't want somebody to look at me like I'm dumb or I'm stupid because I don't know that. Like, I get that feeling. There's never a stupid question, you guys. No matter what the question is, it's a good question. But sometimes all you need is maybe a little information to kind of get your wheels turning and think, oh, well, I'd like to know a little more about that. So I made a list of 6 tips to maybe help you get started on your journey. So number 1, figure out what your monthly budget is. And you might already have a good idea of what that is you're probably paying rent right now. So you probably have a good idea of what your lifestyle consists of, what you'll be able to afford every month, and what just is completely out of your budget. Because when you do get approved, sometimes you'll be approved for more than what your lifestyle can sustain, because maybe you like going on a lot of weekend trips, or you like to go to the spa, or you have a hobby that requires a lot of your income, and you don't want to stop doing everything you love. Of course, once you buy a house, maybe you got to give up a couple things, but you don't want to give up your whole lifestyle and just be house broke because you live in this house that you're spending paycheck to paycheck to live in, and you don't have time for yourself. So make a spreadsheet, just figure out what all your expenses are, what expenses you can take out. Like, I just had a $30 subscription to the car wash, and I have not gone to the car wash in like 4 months. So things like that. Cancel some subscriptions, write down everything that you're spending money on every month, and things that you don't want to give up, and add that into your monthly budget. So when you do figure out how much you want to spend and you decide, I'm ready to go, get qualified. So number 2, shop around. That you are 100% allowed to shop as many lenders as you want. Now, you will get a hard inquiry on your credit when you get that first pre-approval. That first time, it's going to hit hard. But you'll have 45 days. It's not going to continue to hit every time you go to a new lender. When you go to a new lender, they go in to look at it. It's not going to hit you again for 45 days. So you have some time to look around, especially being a first-time home buyer. There's so many programs and things that you can qualify for that you want to make sure that you get the best. So that'll take me to number 3. Don't drain your whole bank account on closing day. You want to have a little extra money. You want some cushion in the bank because you are now a homeowner. If anything goes wrong or anything comes up in your life, you want to make sure you have a little bit of cushion there, and ask your lender, how much will I save every month if I put this down? Or what if I don't put that much down? And you'll notice that there's really not going to be a huge difference to keep a little extra money, and it's worth the security to know that you have a little backup once you move into your new house. And maybe you'll want to get new bedroom furniture, or something needs to be done outside that you didn't think about, or you never know. So number 4, find an agent that represents you. So what does that mean? So you find a house, you see maybe a sign in a yard, or you're online and you find a house that you like there, or maybe even go to an open house. A lot of times these agents are representing the sellers. They are the seller's agent, and their fiduciary duty is to them. Now, you can come in, and they can also be your agent. They can do both here in South Carolina. They can be both agents. Now, that means you aren't going to have 100% of that agent. You want to make sure that you look around, you find somebody that you like, somebody that you can trust, somebody that you feel is going to answer your questions. They're going to be there for you. They're going to make sure that you're getting everything you are asking for and that you need specifically for you, because you don't want an agent that's looking out for the sellers as well. So, and I'm not so sure sellers would want their agent looking out for the buyers. Number 5, prepare to make compromises. So buying your first home, more than likely, this isn't going to be your forever home. More than likely, statistically, you'll probably only be in this house for 3 to 7 years. Try to, maybe it doesn't have all the cabinet space that you were hoping for. It doesn't have the huge backyard you were hoping for, or maybe you wanted all the bedrooms upstairs or one bedroom downstairs, or whatever the case may be. Write a list of what is most important to you, what you will not compromise on, and then things that you want but you're willing to compromise on. Just go in open-minded, that knowing you're probably not going to get everything you're hoping and dreaming in your first home, or maybe you do. I hope that for you. Maybe you'll be the rare person that does. That would be great. I would love that for you. But more than likely, it's not going to be the exact perfect house for you for your first time, as a first-time home buyer. So be open-minded about that. And then number 6, home inspections. Once you have a contract on your house, you will have some time to get your home inspection done. This is so important, you guys. You really want a professional on your side to go into the home. You want them to look under the house. You want them to look around the house, make sure there's no foundation issues, make sure there's nothing behind the walls electrically that needs to be updated. Your HVAC is running okay. Make sure the roof is okay. Just things that you just can't really see looking through the house during your tour. And it's normally about $400. It's the best investment you can make. Have the $400 ready to get your home inspection done. Whether sometimes you're paying cash and it's not required. A lot of times if you get a loan, it will be required anyway. You won't have a choice. But if you're paying cash, your realtor might give you the choice to not get it done. Get it done. So anyway, that's only 6 of them. I'm going to keep it short for now. If you have any questions about any of these things, or if there's anything else, I am here for you for any of your home buying needs. If you're buying a house, selling a house, first-time home buyers here in the Lexington, Columbia area, give me a call. My inbox is open, and I hope to hear from you soon. I'll see you next week. Bye.